Borderlands 4 could be coming out this year in 2024. Let's talk about it. What's up guys, CJOC here, and today we're going to be talking about, obviously, Borderlands 4, and the possibility that we could see it coming out this year. I know you guys may think it's too soon, but let's be real, Borderlands 4 has probably been in development for quite some time. Hopping into this discussion, I want to thank Epic NNG for proctoring this video idea, because as you can see here in this quote tweet of Burnman778, there is a 4% chance BL4 does not launch this year. There is a 0% chance it does not get announced this year. And this really got me thinking. I'm curious, why does he think this? What's the reasoning behind him thinking, there's a chance of us getting BL4 this year, or at least it getting announced? Well, there were some exciting comments that he made in this thread. Someone went on to ask, is there an exact reason for people to think we will get something related to BL4 this year? I haven't been seeing any news related to it, but I also haven't searched for it. Epic then went on to say, going off their schedule for when they are working on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and when they stopped working on it, / moving BL3 developers off of other projects, plus the movie release date, plus marketing beats kicking up out of nowhere. Those things aren't just spur of the moment activities. And this one I really want to talk about. I think this is huge, and I agree with Epic. I don't think all these things are happening for no reason. I think there's a correlation to them, especially with the Borderlands movie. In my opinion, if I'm Gearbox, and we all know how not great their marketing is, I think that's due to 2K, so I'm not blaming that on Gearbox. I don't know who it's up to. I'm guessing it's 2K, but I could be wrong. But the point is, you have the Borderlands movie coming out, right? And if you're Gearbox, you want to capitalize off that hype. What better way to capitalize off of it? Putting out a Borderlands game. And again, the marketing is kicking up, for the movie and everything. We're getting closer. And I don't know if the Borderlands movie is going to be that good. God, I hope it is. I just hope it gets Borderlands out there to more people. It gets them more interested into the franchise. Because let's be real, we all love Borderlands. We all want to see it succeed at the end of the day. But I'm curious what all of you think on this. When it comes to those things, again, whenever they were working on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, when they stopped working on it and moving BL3 developers off of other projects, and of course that movie release date with the marketing, do you think we will see Borderlands 4 this year? Personally, with all those signs, I feel at least we're getting an announcement, minimum. You know what I mean? We're getting the Borderlands movie, and again, how do you capitalize off that hype? It's got to be pertained to the next game, whether it's, announcing a release date or teasing stuff and us just getting a bunch of information on Borderlands 4 this year and it coming out early next year, or they just go all the way and give us Borderlands 4 later this year. Maybe, I don't know, a September time frame. I think that's very manageable for Gearbox, but again, we just don't know for sure. Here's another good point that Epic made. Someone commented, I doubt that BL4 will release this year. I'm absolutely no insider, nor do I know anything about how Gearbox operates or how this sales situation is going. But considering BL3 took 7 years to develop, I don't think we'll get BL4 this year, lol. I'd be happy to be proven wrong though. Epic responds, do not base your guideline off BL3. That game had many contributing factors to why it took so long. We are in very different times now. That is very true. If you didn't know, Borderlands 3 switched engines mid-development, so that is one huge thing. And not to mention the game had loads of cut content. So I believe it. Like, the more you really read into these things, like the facts, you think about them, to me it just seems it's more plausible that we will get some sort of BL4 info this year, especially with everything going around. Like I said, I don't think everything that's happening is coincidental. I think there's a plan around it. As I said, I believe this year we will at least get information on Borderlands 4, minimum. I agree with Epic. I think we're definitely going to get some sort of information, announcement, whatever you want to call it. But I honestly think there's a great chance we get Borderlands 4. I am confident in that fact. If not this year, next year. But I want to discuss this with all of you in the comments down below. What are your thoughts on Borderlands 4 coming out this year, or getting an announcement of some sorts? Do you want it to happen? And to be honest, like I said, I wouldn't be worried about the development. I feel like, again, things are different. You got to remember, Gearbox got a cash infusion. Times are different now between Borderlands 3. Remember, Borderlands 3 took long as hell for several reasons that we mentioned. So there's reasons for this. So I don't think it's so outlandish to have Borderlands 4 come out this soon, or come out this year, I should say. But let's discuss it down below. If you enjoyed this Borderlands video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Borderlands content just like this. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and hope to see you all back here this week for another Borderlands video. Until then, Vault Hunters, peace out.